When I say Deepavali, what comes to your mind? The light, the diyas that you light, or the crackers that you light, or the sweets that you eat, or the dress that you wear. This is not Deepavali. This is not just that. It has far more significance than that. There is a hidden power in the celebration which has the potential to help you overcome the struggles in your life. If you do this rituals in a right way, correctly, you will be bringing the protection, you will be manifesting the prosperity and abundance in your life for generations. If you don't do this, you'll be blocking the growth in your life. Shri Matre Namaha Guru Kataksham Ambalanugram Paripurnam. This year, Deepavali is on 20th October 2025. This day is called as Naraka Chaturdashi, as well as this is a day of Amavasya, on which day we celebrate Deepavali. Now, let us understand deeper way so that you are able to utilize this day in a proper way to overcome blocks in your life and start growing in your life with Ambal's blessing. In this video, I am going to share with you the powerful process and understanding the deeper meaning of this powerful day. Beyond sweets, beyond crackers, the first thing that you should be doing is Abhyanga Snanam. Why? Because your body stores lots of memories, emotions, and those emotions are like impurities which stops you from having the right emotion. It stops you from taking decisions. It gives you fear and all those negative emotions which inhibits your growth. So that is also considered as impurity or alakshmi. Similarly, your home, if it has impurities in the form of dust, in the form of webs in your home, it's dirty, it's clumsy, then it is exhibiting alakshmi, which means it attracts poverty, it attracts negativity in your life. So to move from negativity to positivity, you must clean your home a day before. Ensure each and every part of your home is clean. That's why traditionally the homes are scrubbed and repainted, and every corner of the home is decorated. Puja room is decorated. No cobwebs, no oil marks, no withered flowers, no dust. Yeah, and that is how your home will your home has to transform. That is first. Second, you have to cleanse yourself. For cleansing, our very scriptures has given the methodology of Abhyanga Snanam. So for that, what you should be doing is you have to heat sesame oil or gingerly oil by adding pepper. Yeah, 10 piece of pepper in the sesame oil. Boil it well, and once it reaches to moderate temperature where you can touch the oil, you have to apply from top of your head till tip of your toes. The normal way of doing it is you have to keep this oil near God's photo, and the elder of the house should apply from the young one to the older one. So if there are children in your house, start from them. You have to, the first person who has to go and take bath is the smallest in your family, in your home. You have to apply this oil, go and take bath with hot water, and by that you are removing the impurities from your body, and this is called as Abhyanga Snanam. And most importantly, in our tradition, we don't wish happy Deepavali. We say Ganga Snanam Acha, which means did you have Ganga bath? Bath with Ganga water. It is a belief that on this day, on Deepavali, on Naraka Chaturdashi, and on this day of Deepavali, each and every home, when the water is coming into your home, it is considered as Ganga. Wherever you might be, you may be in Bangalore or Mumbai or Hyderabad, in whichever place you are, every home, the water that is coming into your home is considered as Ganga. So it is equal to you taking bath in Ganga. That is the power of this day, because this Naraka Chaturdashi and Deepavali is the very powerful day. Why? Because this day is considered, when you do the sadhana on this day, it is equivalent to you doing sadhana during the entire Chandra Grahanam. Whatever might be the time, the Chandra Grahana sadhana or Surya Grahana sadhana, which means it will give you 1,000 times result. That is the power of this day. So follow these rituals. This day, which is also called as Naraka Chaturdashi, on the same day of Amavasya, which is on 20th October, it is called Naraka Chaturdashi because there is one Purana which says that Narakasura was killed by Lord Krishna, and that's why it is called as Naraka Chaturdashi. Actually, there is another deeper meaning for this name and for this day. Naraka means hell. If you are not doing the ritual properly, you will go to hell, which means you must utilize this day so that you don't go to hell. You remember I did a video on Pitru Paksha, the power of Pitru Paksha and what you should be doing. Why Pitru Paksha? This started 1 month ago on a Paurnami, on which day was Chandra Grahanam as well. And during this Mahalaya Paksham or Pitru Paksha, Pitrus came down to earth to bless. So we were all given the opportunity where the energy of our Pitrus were easily accessible. Now they have to go back to their place, and this is the day, which is this Amavasya, where we'll be celebrating Deepavali, is the day they are going back to their place, to the Pitraloka. And marking that, we have to again do a process which is going to strengthen our life and invoke Pitru's blessing as well. Normally, on Amavasya, people who have parents must not take head bath. That too, on Amavasya, oil bath should not be done, which is Abhyanga Snanam, is prohibited. But this Deepavali is the only day which has Chaturdashi and Amavasya, and that is the only day where you have to take head bath, no matter who it is, and you must take oil bath, which is Abhyanga Snanam. On this day, you must do Pitru Tarpanam in the morning. So this day, Naraka Chaturdashi and Amavasya, the day we celebrate Deepavali, is the day where you are sending your Pitrus back, you are honoring them by lighting the way for their upward journey. Light a lamp early morning after taking bath, and light a lamp inside in your home, in your puja room, as well as light a lamp and place it outside your home in next to the main door. Light the lamp and keep it there. This is a way of showing them the way and telling them that you're fine and you need their blessing for good health, relationship harmony, prosperity, and growth for you and for the generations to come. So that is in the morning. Once the Lakshmi is sent away, the home welcomes Mahalakshmi into your space. This is why Lakshmi Puja is done in the evening. So in the evening, after 6:30 p.m., you have to light Kshira Deepam, and you can also light the lamp with lotus wick, because lotus is considered very auspicious for Mahalakshmi. So light either Kshira Deepam or Lotus Wick Deepam. I have done a video on how to light. I have given the link in the description which you can go through and learn to light this lamp. Decorate your puja room in the evening. Light this lamp. Decorate, if you have Vigraham, you can decorate Ambal's Vigraham. You can place all your wealth, it can be money, jewels, everything in front of Ambal and do the puja. Do the normal Lakshmi puja. I have given a PDF guide below this video. You can download and follow the PDF guide. I have given a PDF guide of how to perform Shodashupachara puja to Mahalakshmi. Follow this guide and do this ritual on this auspicious day of Deepavali and seek Ambal's Anugraham into your life and seek Lakshmi's blessing into your life in the form of good health, prosperity, abundance, good relationship into your life. If you want to go deeper into Shakti Sadhana, I'm conducting a free workshop which is Shakti Awakening with the Power of Lalita Sahasranamam. It's an online workshop. I have given a WhatsApp group link below this video. Join the WhatsApp group and where I'll be sharing the details of the upcoming workshop. So do join and seek Ambal's Anugraham into your life. If you have any doubts, you can ask me. I'll be happy to help you. Guru Kataksham Ambal Anugraham Paripurnam. Shri Matre Namaha.